Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Okay, my drop frames. Very bad, very bad. Working? Is it working? Is it working? Okay. My OBS says green. It says green. There's 0 frames dropped. Open widget. It should be okay, shouldn't it? Dropped. Should be okay. Please remove this. What do you mean poor? It's green. There's no drop frames. There's no drop frames. Wait, let me restart. Should I restart? Or do I just wait it out? Should I wait it out? Or maybe I just like reload over here. It should be okay. I mean, what else is there to do? Like, I've changed my Wi-Fi. It should be okay.
Wanna come over for tea?
Alright, wait.
Huh? Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Doodaloo. Doodaloo. Woohoo! Woohoo! Excellent, thank you. Finally.
1 client, 2 clients, 3 clients.
Alright, I can start the stream. Thank you. Alright. I think I can read it from here. Wait. Okay.
Silly Gerald.
Billy Churl, silly Billy Hilly Churl. Okay, it's the lantern ride. There's flying kites. I shall immerse myself in this fine day. Where's my story mode team to play? Alright. Okay, it's frozen. It's not frozen. Alright, so where are we, like, where are we meeting? Like, are we meeting someone? We should be meeting someone. I think, yep, we have enough. Okay, before we start the thing, maybe later, maybe later. Where? There. Oh, okay. I thought it was like at the doorway there. Okay, never mind. So happy lantern ride. Oh shit, I forgot to do my intro. Ah, what else? You are now watching. Hey, look at that. It's Kuching and Charlotte. Oh shit. Alright, let's do this properly. You are now watching me playing Genshin. where we play more Genshin as a free-to-play player. And yes, I am a free-to-play player for 3 fucking years, and people still don't believe that. I'm just lucky, I guess. Anyways, let's go.
Ching and Charlotte! I never thought she'd see you two together.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
Yes. I love flying kites. I just don't know how to like actually, make it go up.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Well, yes. And...
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Oh. Okay. Isn't it about the fish? Or they'll get it
so
to
that's why Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade.
yeah, remember my business meeting with Tianquan Ningguang the last time I was in Liyue Harbor? That's what it was about.
Wait. Oh yeah, Charlotte wasn't there. Was Charlotte there? I don't think so. Was she there? I can't remember though. Still, it's always nice to see Kuching having some screen time.
But all I really did was use my network to introduce Lady Ningguang to some interesting people. I'm not sure that quite counts as fostering cooperation.
In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Let me guess. Is it some sort of fan or something?
Mechanical lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive. But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon. How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the string.
Yes.
But as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think?
I mean, well, you have a flying fortress up in the sky, a little bit of that somewhere, and just put it on a kite. Yeah, sure, why not?
Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
Yeah, not a bad
Right.
idea.
I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the harbor.
Hey, they do have the
I'm having trouble
Jade
keeping
Chamber.
up with demand.
Looks like a WoW. No.
We also gave quite a bit of thought to the price. We didn't want it to be too much more expensive than a traditional kite.
So, how did you make it, cheap, and yet it's still like advanced that it doesn't need wind?
Cool! Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon!
Toys? They're not exactly toys.
You don't have to deny it,
You
Kuching.
see, Miss Kuching? That does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything now.
Yeah, I mean, like, I need to check on the history on
But
that.
to me, there's so much more than that.
I wonder why.
Think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. It is this slight piece of paper that also carries the weight of Liyue's cultural traditions. There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true in sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found."
Oh, should I be saying that? Send them love, send them word, send them homeward bound.
In the past, poets from Liyue
Okay.
used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the
So like
peacefulness of idyllic
someone
rural
missed the
scenery.
memo or like an unfinished script somehow.
If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share.
Is the stream going bad again? Ah, fuck.
I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites. For example, whenever a kite blew away, people would say it was the Adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering. That way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
What about something more fun? Do you know anything like that?
More fun. Let me think. Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship. My grandfather told me that back when he was a boy, children learned the art of kite making step by step from their elders. First, you use the thin strips of bamboo to construct the frame. Then, you draw a design of your choice on a piece of paper, paste it onto the frame, and tie on the string. Then, you look towards the sky and release the kite to soar among the clouds. Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites, cut the string, and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design itself.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
The scissor-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings. Different colors also
Is
have
it a
small
bird?
variations in
Is the
meaning.
swallow? The swallow is a bird, is it? Let me Google that. Scissor tailed swallow? It's a bird. Ah, okay. Alright.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
I believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you. They could be a useful reference.
Why are we like, you know, in this kind of frame? Are these two somehow like relevant to the story?
That would be a huge help! Great! Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
I hope it goes well.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while. Ah, I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to bring a kite and participate. The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
Let me guess. Wait. Shouldn't like I think it's gonna be like some you know, special character like in this one story this time. I hope it's that. I hope I hope like because it's always like the traveler just like winning every single prize when it comes to like these kinds of events. So it's just like people would think like, oh fuck, if the traveler's here, we're all done, we're all gonna lose, no point on participating, because the fucking traveler is just gonna like win everything, of course. Oh man, what the hell, what's going on here?
I've already prepared more than enough empty film for the event. I can see the spectacle already.
Alright, sure, we'll be there.
Oh, Paimon was on board the moment you said secret pie.
Every time, yeah, of course, Paimon.
Then I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
You bet! See you then!
Oh.
Wait, Traveler? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those two people lurking over there?
Yeah.
Is
I
it
see
just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Kuching and Charlotte just now? They seem fishy.
Yeah, the Qixing do attract a lot of attention. I agree.
Huh. Well, yes, but something's up. Paimon just has a bad feeling. Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite.
I mean, I think they did in the last Lantern, right? Yeah, sure. That's when they introduced Yelan as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. Foil their plans before they even begin.
Where did Paimon go?
You go right, Paimon will go left.
Oh, wait. The hell? Just like kid just flew off. All right.
Oh,
It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime. Perhaps you could enlighten us as to your intentions.
Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, okay. Since I am like an OG player, like someone who has played the game for 3 fucking years, I know that voice somehow. He's the moon carver in human form. Like he is it?
Wow, where did this fuddy-duddy come from? You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting with your name.
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in
I
the
was
presence of the
right.
mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Moon Carver.
I was right. So it's just like, so what is everyone just going to be like humanized at this point? Like every single Adeptus, since Xianyun is like, yeah, Cloud Retainer already became human. Why not everyone?
For the purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
you may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon guess. You're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may call me Jiahu.
Huh. Looks like you did your research. But in our experience, the harder you try to lead us on, the more likely it is that we've got a big fish on our hands. We'll go straight to the Millilith and have you arrested for impersonating a Adepti.
Preposterous! Utterly preposterous!
Perhaps you can, if you really are who you claim to be, perhaps you can prove it.
Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it better not be some common knowledge that any person on the street could tell you.
I mean, I could believe them just, by their voice. I mean, come on, Paimon. Chill.
During the last Lantern Rite, we gathered at Mount Hulao with Rex Lapis and made use of Cloud Retainer's supreme cuisine machine to prepare bamboo shoot soup. Perhaps you have some recollection? The flavor of that soup was more than enough to whet one's appetite. As such, Cloud Retainer assented to my use of the device beyond that singular occasion, providing other recipes to boot. Since then, one has dabbled in the pleasures of the culinary arts whenever time allows.
Dabbled? Upon one's last sojourn to your mountain, Did you not immediately attempt to hide the device behind a chunk of amber as soon as one's presence was known?
Dude was trying to keep all the food for himself.
Did one not speak up on your behalf but a moment ago? This is how you choose to repay that kindness?
One is simply trying to emphasize the veracity of our claim.
That does not mean you should reveal personal matters so readily. They might think one bears no difference from Cloud Retainer. Forget it. One does not have the breath to waste on such petty trifles.
Yeah, they are Adepti. You don't even have to say it. You don't have to like say that they're I guess you suppose they really are the Adepti.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon, sorry for suspecting you. But, for beings as forgiving as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
You indeed have an agile mind. Cloud Retainer was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
Paimon's still curious about something. It's just, Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver? It's not really your thing, is it?
Yeah, I mean, if you played the like Archon quest, I mean, like, yeah, Mooncarver kinda like doesn't like being with like the people a lot. Or maybe Mountain Shaper or maybe Cloud Retainer kinda just like invited him, just like, come on, come to the city. One may enjoy one's presence.
It is but an inevitable eventuality. Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since Cloud Retainer's move to Liyue Harbor.
Eh? Oh yeah.
With Lantern Rite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet to this day, she has failed to appear.
Oh. Yeah, because I haven't played the character quest yet, sorry.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid. Cloud Retainers in this case.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
Huh. So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others. One can be quite certain it is hardly with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new technology.
I mean, they're just kites. Well,
One surmises
it's
that
not
she has
that
shut herself
advanced.
away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke. However, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the next few days, do pass along one's regards.
Sure, leave it to us. Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy Lantern Rite!
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh? All that trouble and it turned out to be people we knew all along. Well, it's still pretty early. Let's head over and check out the kite stalls. Paimon wants to see what kinds of kites we can buy to use in the competition. The bigger and prettier, the better.
I mean, I wanna go and do the Xianyun's story quest first. But before that, we shall change tactics. Oh, hello, doggy. Hello, doggy. If I attack with Nahida, would it like scare it away?
Yeah.
It will. Sorry. Sorry, where'd you go? Sorry, no. Oh, why is the green orb? Is the green orb like attacking something? I mean, why? Why? Yeah. Okay, back to the matter at hand. So basically, I'm gonna change to a different platform, cause the console is closer to the router, and I hope that would be a little bit better. Alright, so I will end the stream and then I'll start back the stream in around like 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. Just, you know, bear with me here. So we're gonna do the Xianyun's story quest together. So I'll see you in about 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes.